Welcome back to Echoes of the Eye. Last time we discovered those three, I guess, dream worlds, what I should call them. What does the game call them? Okay, it doesn't. These are just areas. So we discovered that there's a way to get to these. You have to use that round artifact, and you have to go to sleep at the green campfires in the rooms with all the dead bodies in them. So I think what we should do next is we should actually explore all of these areas. So I think I'm going to do that. Apparently there's more to explore at the hidden cores I have not found yet, but maybe you need to do these first. I don't know. So let's mark the. We don't want the island tower. I think we want to go to the first one, the closest one first, which I think is at the river lowlands. This is always at a really awkward angle when you arrive. Like, I always arrive upside down, and then the ship has to, like, recenter itself when I land. Kind of like this. So we want the lower entrance this time. This doesn't really matter if we use fuel because we don't have our suit when we go into the dream world. Alright, so our first stop is at this house, because that is where we get the artifact. So we'll just beach our raft here and walk through this stream. Got one of these. I'm not quite sure why there's two. I mean, I lost one because I forgot it on the way before. But you can't carry more than one thing in this game, so I'm not sure why there's two of them. Alright, so then the house we want to go into is just over there. Let me get out of the water first. Okay, we can just walk. We don't need the raft. Okay, so, right, I have to put this down, so we'll put it outside. I think it was this one. I'm sure these paintings must have some correlation to where we go. So take these two away. You can hear it open. Let me grab our artifact. Let's head in. Okay, so you have to doze off here. So I'm going to do that. Then you wake up. And these guys are all gone. So I'm assuming that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys walking around out here. I think we should just blitz through this because last time I snuck around a lot, it took forever to get anywhere. And we didn't even see any of them. So, okay, so the candles do not stay lit. That was one thing I was wondering about last time. They don't stay lit, so we have to light them every time. Which I guess would help us mark where we've been. Also, we don't have as much time in this area because the dam will break and then flood the room with water. Wish there was a way to get more light, but there does not appear to be. There's like houses over there. Just keep going this way. I'm intentionally being less careful because I want to know what happens. I've heard that there's jump scares in this game, but I don't actually know what those are yet, so we should find out. So I'm just gonna go and light every candle. It's a green thing over there. Let's light that one. Can I put these out after or not? Or they just stay lit? Okay, you can. Oh yeah, right. There was that thing over there. I forgot about this. You can like just delete the bridge if you do that. Just a little bit weird, but I'm not gonna question it. Okay, there's a ledge here. Can I get up from this? I thought there was a guy here. That's just a root. So what am I even looking for here? I haven't yet formed a map of this area. In my head. Okay, so I don't have my jetpack, and I can't really... Okay, I guess I can jump a little bit. Not high enough to get up here, though, so... This is like a forcing function right here. Probably should have gone to those houses. I'm assuming that's water? Probably don't want to go there. Okay, the water's coming. I believe that is the dam. That rumble we heard. So where did I go from here? I'm a bit confused. I can meditate when I'm in here. That's interesting. I want to go back this way, but I don't know how. Okay, there's a horn sound. Is that my footsteps? Okay, it was. I'm confused. I don't know where to go. Because I couldn't go back that way. I'm just like stuck here now. It seems like it. My flashlight doesn't go far enough to see what's over there. Oh, there's a house here. I'm assuming that was here this whole time, I just didn't see it. And more horns. Where does that go, though? Some more creepy music. Oh, this is how you get back up here. Okay, I understand. So where am I in relation to the entrance? That's what I want to know. I think I came in from here. So I went up some stairs. Oh right, this is that Oh, okay. I actually don't understand what this did for me, but I believe I can oh! There's a light moving way over there. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, that light over there must be another creature. Probably carrying one of these green flames. So where's the boundary? Like here? So I don't understand is why can I remove these after I light them? Like what purpose does that serve? And what are those sounds? Like I heard it again. I don't understand though. Kind of gotten lost a little bit. Oh, some lag here. What's going on? My frame rate has dropped significantly. Alright, I can still do that. So what am I looking for here? I don't know what's going on over there, but is this where I saw the light? Some music is playing. There's a chair there. Okay, there's a light way in that distance. Way over there. How do I get over there? Okay, I see. Okay, I guess they can't see me from over there, but they're going into the house. Yeah, I don't really like their music. It's not for me. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Okay, what's down here? Are there any more lights I can illuminate? Oh, there's one there. Okay. I still don't understand the purpose of the candles, other than making it a little bit easier to see. Why didn't you light? I was right here. So there's a bunch of them. They're filing in from over there. I saw at least 3 of them walk over that bridge and into the house. Okay, that was the dam breaking. Must have heard something else. So we have just a few seconds left before the water comes. Why am I here? I didn't go to sleep in here. Oh wait, no, I did. It looked like the other place. So I guess the lanterns are not waterproof because they're all out. Okay, well I guess we could go to. I guess that that building might also be flooded. I think the only other place to go then is the one over there, at the film burning area. So I gotta find a raft next. Fortunately, I don't see any rafts nearby. Also, my thing doesn't have a fire in it anymore. Maybe the fire only exists when you're in the dream world. What's interesting to me is that like those bodies in that room are all dead. But when you're astral projecting into that area, you're still alive. So like if you die in there, you don't actually die? I'm not sure. Because if your real life, like reality, your body's still in that room, right? Then they should all be dead. Like that area shouldn't have any creatures walking around in it. But apparently that's not the case. So why don't we see, I don't really need the fuel. Let's just go visit up there. Well, actually, this room probably isn't flooded because the building is still above water. So let's get out onto this roof. We should be able to still go in here. Okay, it was... These paintings are all so similar. I don't remember which one it was. Was it this one? I'm hard holding it. Okay, let's put this down. Let's put this here. Okay, that was not it. Was it this one? With the boat? Yes, it was. Okay. Let's grab this. Okay, let's go down. So the music is always the same when you enter these rooms. And like these guys are all dead, but like the fires are here. All in each one of these. And there's one missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I believe that there will be 11, although we didn't actually confirm this. I picked the wrong thing. We didn't confirm this, but if there are 12 in the other one, then there will be 11 in this one. So let's go up. I'm not sure what that is down there. But I can't get to it yet. Jump over. Come on. I keep pressing F for the flashlight, but I remember that they changed the mechanic for this. Okay. So there's two things here. Well, yeah, we're just gonna blitz through it. If I get jump scared, then I get jump scared. That's just how it will be. Right, this is the funeral. I remember now. Slide all these. Okay, we have some nicer non-creepy music right now. Okay, it's a little creepy. Footsteps. Footsteps from where, though? I would like to know. Is it up there? It's that one of them. Way over under my cursor. There's a green light. So when I came in this room last time, there were footsteps. So I'm gonna go the other way. She didn't slow me down when I focused. feel like it's coming from above me. This is an elevator, I think. Can't figure out the range for my flashlight. There's one here, okay. So I guess there's someone in here, but I couldn't figure out how to get to them. Okay, there's another thing here. Don't know what that is, but it looks like it has text on it. What is that? Oh, this tilting over. Okay, where is the exits? Right, because this finally fell over. Okay. I think that's the end. I'm stuck. No, there's no point in waiting. Let's just meditate, because I don't have any time to do anything else in this loop. So things that happen to your body when you're in the astral projecting room affect your physics in the dream world. Which again still makes me confused about the dying thing, because that would imply that if you die when you're in there that you would remain dead. But that does not appear to be the case. Let's see if we got anything new in the ship's log. Because when we're in there, we don't have our helmet, so the HUD cannot tell us if we've unlocked anything. Okay, we haven't. So I guess we haven't gone deep enough. So let's just go back then. Is it still marked? Yes, it is. Okay. Instead of going right, I'm going to go left toward the houses in the first area. And then when it floods, then I'll go to the second area and look around some more. I think this sequence of going over here, grabbing the thing, and then going over might get a little old at some point. It kind of already has. I've only been in that room twice. Oh, giant lag spike again, which almost killed me. I need to update my BIOS or something, because it was fixed for a little bit, and then it started happening again. Did I not grab the thing? I think I didn't. I was too distracted by the lag spike. Okay, well then we just go this way. This is shorter. Alright, so it's this one, I think. Put this down. And grab this. And down we go. So this room was the only one that before had any activity in it. I picked the wrong thing. So last time, the second room, there was nothing that I could see. I'm just looking at my clock. I think we have about 10 minutes in here. Or about half of a loop. Alright, so let's light that candle. So going that way, I think I'm supposed to go this way first. So I have to turn on the other thing that's over here. There was like a bridge or something I could light. Somewhere around here. Where was it? That's the entrance. That's where I came from. There's a dock here. Right, this thing. So if I do, I can. It's not what I wanted. Let's put this back. Wait, so I came from here. And then there is a... I wonder if they come out of there and they walk along this path. I still haven't found exactly where they're going, or where they're coming from. I know where they're going. They're going to the house. If I jump to that water, it's probably gonna send me back. So how do I get... How do I open this? So this was the thing that I turned on. So if I turn it off, does this door disappear? Let's find out. Right, so extinguish. Then what happens if I go back over there? Oh, it's open now. Okay. Interesting. What's in here? It's always a good sign when you're walking through the spooky cave, but we will see what's over here. That's probably a tutorial for something. There's no way that that's just there by accident. Okay, there's another one. What is that? Too far away. They're walking across. So I assume if I turn this on, I get a boat. It's scripted to come over here. I can control it. So what happens if I put this out then? Okay, this just spawns boats. I can get rid of the boat. But why would I want to get rid of the boat? Well, I think this is as far as I can go here. So I think I just have to get on the raft and see where it takes me. I can make it go faster. I think I want to do that though. I want to just kind of see where this goes. Maybe once you do all of that, this is like your speed up button. Still can't really see where it's taking me. There's the house. That's the shoreline. There was a bridge here, I think. I could hear their music. Okay, where is this going? Another creepy cave. My focus is not working. Wait, is that other area? I recognize something about this. Because there are like boats coming through. I hear a horn. Let's just ride this. Let's see where this takes us. I'm going to stay on it. I'm not going to speed it up. I'm just going to see where I'm taken. That looks like the other circular room. So maybe they're not separate areas. It's all one connected thing. Something kind of peaceful about just riding this boat. I assume if I stay on this, I'll get to see all three areas. Maybe there's like one big interconnected puzzle that you have to do in all the areas. Yeah, we're going into another cave. So I assume this is just the loading zone for the third area. When I go in here, they turn the lights out so that you can't see it loading the next area, and then you'll be in the next area. Yes, this is the canyon. So that's another spot you can go to. So this is confirm that this is one area. But that also might mean though, because I've taken the long way, that when the dam breaks, it counts as though I was in the first one. So I guess that's how to get to this dock down here is you have to take the long way. Because I was up there, I was wondering how you get down here. Okay, I both want to know what happens when you activate that, what happens when you go all the way through. But I think we should figure out what happens when we go all the way through first, and then we'll come back here and do that. So I'm hoping that this is another loading zone. Okay, yeah, so they're going to black everything out, and then we should be taken to another area. And we are. That looks a lot like the bell that's underwater, but the chains don't go anywhere. So where does this boat take us? I assume that you have to activate a thing to connect this gap here. I'm gonna deliberately knock it off here. I wonder if that takes us back to the first area, if we stay on this. I've encountered no other living souls on this boat journey. It's just been me. So the chains don't disappear, they just keep going up into the sky. I can't quite tell what that connects to. So my prediction is that this will take us to the first area. It's like a one long river that goes all the way around. I think I was right. So there's a house here. been 10 minutes and I haven't been kicked out, so I guess we have a little bit more than 10 minutes. All right. So that's the dam breaking. So actually it is about 10 minutes. I believe I can spawn another boat if I do this. I think the boat resets. So if whatever, I'm not going to find out. All right. Where's the entrance? Here. Okay, that was educational. We learned some information about that boat. It's a different kind of boat. I think instead of being able to control the direction, the lamp just controls the speed, and it goes on a predetermined path. So I want to get on this raft over here so we can go visit the other one. And I'll have about 10 more minutes in there. I wonder if you can access the boat from any of these, or just the first one. Like maybe you're supposed to do a certain thing in there, and then you get woken up, you come back out here, you go to the second one, then you come back out, you go over there to the third one. They don't have that much time once this building collapses, so maybe not. Let's jump up. Perfect. Put this here. Then it was this one, which confusingly has a picture of a boat on it. I think that this is the seat for the guy who had the guitar. I have no evidence for that, but there's other than that that's the only portrait that has a different style to it. It's not menacing. And there's also a scratched out face, but that's all I have. Alright, doze off. And wake up. How do I get in there? Okay, right, we're here. Let's turn all the candles on. So we went this way first. Well, I'm going to go to this side. Is there anything to discover? So that is the thing I couldn't get to. There would need to be, I can't jump that far, so I probably can't just jump there. There needs to be something over there. Unless the boat is how you get there. I think the boat might have come through here. There's a thing there. Yeah, if the boat comes through, maybe it comes past this way. So that's how you get on. So I need to get to that probably. So let's see if we can get over there to the illumination thing. Turn on the candles. In this room had footsteps. I just go up here. It's the path through this door. This door which is not open, but maybe I turn these off. And then it opens. Aha! I think I'm starting to understand this place. So now we get a house. Can I then go back through? Hopefully there's no one here to greet me. Because I would like to know. Let's just go this way. Let's see if that opened anything up. Can't sprint. Okay. There's now a bridge, so I was wrong about the boat. What's down here? Another one. Okay, what does this turn on for us? A boat. Okay, so there's another dock here. So yes, the answer is you can access the boat from the second area at least. Look at my clock on my computer. We have about 4 minutes left in this area. So we want to go this way. What's in here? Stairs leading up. This must be where the top of the building in the Awake world. Right, because you can walk up the spiral staircase and it takes you to a room at the top and then to the roof. Okay, there's light coming from here. What is inside? There's a guitar. A portrait. Doesn't seem like much is in here. I'll take the violin. Alright, well let's just go to the roof then. Why is this lit then? Like, is there something special about here? Okay, the building's falling over. Run to the top. Alright. Flashlight. Let's find the way out. And the end times are here. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is restart because we don't have really any time once that music starts playing. I'm going to check the ship's computer to see if we've unlocked anything new on there. Nothing. Okay. Wait, no, there is something here. I reached the tower's upper floors by projecting a path to the second entrance at the back of the tower. Okay, so I haven't done enough for the puzzles then, that means. The Stranger has a mode. The Stranger, River Lowlands, Burn, Slice Field, Cinder Isles, Sealed Vaults, which we saw a second time in the dream world. So this implies that there's probably something at the top of the tower, because I didn't actually get all the way up there before time ran out. So let's go back there. think we're just gonna skip the we're gonna skip the first area because I want to go to the second area for the top of the tower. It's kind of interesting that the fact that they're all connected is not considered lore for the computer. Maybe they just assumed that you could figure that out by yourself. Alright. Let's go in the lower entrance. I think we don't have to go into the house. We can just go over to the burned out building and there's going to be more artifacts for us. What happens if you take the core out and then you go here and then you go into the room with the you go to the dream world? Because if you can't die, then that would imply that you would still live, like if the sun goes supernova. Right, so around here I think there's an artifact for us. Maybe not, maybe this wasn't where it was. Or it was nearby, it was in one of these houses. Yeah, this. Because this looks like that same bed that's in the chamber. So it was either here or it was in the theater room. It might have been in here. Maybe not. There definitely were more artifacts, though. I don't think I'm misremembering that. How about in here? Yeah, see this. That's what I mean by the missing guy. Okay, I wonder if I just messed this up. Maybe I should just restart and grab the one from the house with the ghost matter. Then I'm gonna do that. So just stumbling around. Nothing more to say to me? Okay. Oh, we didn't go anywhere, so let's make sure that this is still marked. I should stay in the seat before I get out. Because I didn't quite make it in all the way. Right, it's up here. Grab this, and then get back on our boat. It's so interesting that this is a water world because the inhabitants don't really seem like the swimming type. Like they have hooves, and hooves are not known for being particularly effective in water. We probably don't ever get to learn what that says. Right, I'm not stopping here. I'm stopping at the other one. So there's another boat over here. Right, I don't have to look for that one. Or I can just take my old boat. Is there another boat here? So I ditched mine too early. And we could just swim, it won't take that long. This might even be faster. Okay, well it might be faster, but it's not safer. Okay. So they really want you to use the boats. Okay, third attempt. Let's make sure we remember. We are not stopping at the first one. We're going to the second one. I feel like I've somehow gotten worse at this. Maybe I've just gotten more impatient. So we want to keep this raft because we need it. Let's get to the second tower. Grab this. Then we're not going there. We're going through the rapids. A little too fast there. Let's actually park this here so that we can use it again if we need it. They want to go up there. What if the top of the island tower is any different in the dream world compared to the normal world? Put this here, and that's this one. Doze off. And wake up. And we're gonna go this way. Right, so then you go down there. This is this kind of roundabout way. So this way. And then we want to go this way, I think. Wait, no, it was you have to go straight first. You have to go into the house, then you have to open the door, and then come back. That was it. So we come in here. We don't light these, turn these off. We can come through now. Turn this on. I still don't know what that sound is for. Okay, the fact that this is here means it's probably important to be able to open that, or close that, rather. So now we go this way, we turn here. Turn all these on. What was over here? Oh, right, this was a way to get the boats back. Or you can turn off the boat that way. Alright, so let's find out what's at the top of the tower. Nothing this way, right? Yeah, okay. so there's the room with the light coming from it. I wonder if turning all these off does something. Let's find out after we go to the roof. Okay. We are now up on top. What does this get us? There's the 3 things. They're not turned on though. Unlike in the real world where they are turned on. There's the house. There's that sound again. I believe that green light was that if you go to the first area, there was that that green thing that we walked past, and then there was another thing you could focus through. So I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go into that room with the candles. And I'm gonna turn them all off. Because that seems like the only thing you can do in here. Does that open something? Oh, turn one on by accident. Okay, turn this one on. Turn off. I just noticed this pattern is kind of like the antlers that they have. Turn this off. Turn this off. That did nothing. Okay, good to know. So then why? Unless these are just anywhere there's a candle, you could turn it off, even if it doesn't actually do anything. So they wouldn't let you go up here for no reason, though. So, wonder if you can like observe what's happening from up here. There's the loading zone cave. There's another. Wait, so no, this one just turns on that bridge. I wonder if I'm supposed to activate something, and then that triggers another set of things happen. Because this area just seems kind of empty, other than the footsteps that don't appear to have a source. Because I went through that room a few times and nobody ever stops me. Let's go back down. This is still the same. Can I reach that? I don't think so. Now let's go back out here. That way goes to the dock. Let's go back to the right. There was a thing there. That's the light we could go to. And coming in here activates some music cues. There's the footsteps with no source that we can just ignore, apparently. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Can I deactivate this? No. Okay, what is this? Whoa. Huh. So I have teleported. Can I go back if I do the same thing? Okay, you can. So this is... If I see these... Okay, I see how these work. You're supposed to point at it from another location and then it takes you to it. Interesting. Unfortunately, you can easily activate these by mistake because I'm just looking around with my flashlight, and if your flashlight hits one of these, it teleports you. I'm also not sure what this like seance area is for. Okay, I can teleport over here. I need to put these out if I want to open this door. Do I want to go in here? That's an elevator. I assume that works the same as it does in the other area. More portraits. Let's go down. This is Shoreline. There's that sound again that I still don't understand the purpose of. Unless that's just part of the music track, which is possible. Though unlikely. There is another one of these. Oh, that's the dam. We should have a little bit of time though, because this is the second area. What was that? Okay, that's the wave hitting the building. There's Spooky Cave. Wait, does my light turn that on? No, I don't like that. Wait, does that trigger when I go over there? Hold on. So on this side, it's not activated. It's just sitting there. But on this side, yeah, look at that. Okay. I wonder if I have to conceal here. If I conceal, okay, it can't see me. Interesting. Never mind, it can see me. Wait a minute. If I turn off these candles, does that stop it from seeing me? It does. Interesting. You know, I kind of want to see what happens if I let it see me. Is that a bad idea? It's for science. Is that it? It just wakes you up? Is there anything different? Okay. So if I go back in there, where does it take me? Probably at the start, if I had to guess. So this is an alarm. Okay. Yeah, this is the start. Okay, so we have to walk back there. So let's go walk back over there. So there's that thing again. There's many ways there. I assume because you can't turn those off, that the intended route is to go around. Although it's quite a convoluted path to get there. You have to like go through these teleporting things. So I have to find those again. This is the first one. Did I ever learn what's down here? Okay, that's blocked off, so let's not go down there. So jump across. Then we'll go this way. New music. Wait, where was the one that let me get here? Was that not here a second ago? Interesting. Let's put this out. So I can open that door, but I went down the elevator last time. Did that move, or is that always there? I think it was always there. Well, there's so many candles there. Oh, I can't put them all out. Come back. So I have to go this way. Right. I have to conceal. I have to conceal, but it can still see me. Unless I put these out. But then how do I get past this? Because I assume that these lanterns will also alert the bell of my presence. Yes, it does. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so these light up. Okay, so I'm slowed down when this is active. So I'm going fast, and then I'm slow. There's gotta be another way to get here then. What's this way? Can it see me? It cannot. Okay. So you can walk this way without any issues. I guess the next thing to explore is this room. Oh, okay, the building's falling over. So that means we have very little time left. Okay, I'm just gonna meditate. So I'm gonna look at the ship and just see if we've unlocked any new stuff. Okay, so the alarm system. Oh no, it does scan. Okay. The well at the bottom of the village is guarded by a statue that activates an alarm bell when it sees me. Okay. So I've had the most success of exploring stuff in the Starlit Cove and not the Shrouded Woodlands. And this just goes to a house. Maybe that's the house that you can see see them going into from here. Okay, well it's 20 minutes after it usually ends, so I think I'll end here. Thank everyone who watched live or is watching the recording, and I'll see you next time.